talk about the creation of a mentor training facility. It's a concept that we have been thinking and trying to work in the last 6 months. But we'll start with the conclusion. It's necessary to create centers that train mentors in order to train the new generation of students in the field of science and technology. Probably it's weird for us to start with the conclusion, but the new generations, they want to get these things done. They skip steps. They're self-trained and need guidance. So, is that weird maybe for us? But for them, yes, they want to go directly to the end of the activity and dig it inside. I am trying to shape the problem that the education programs are developed for the benefit of the teachers because they are made by teachers. And I think there's a lack of education program developed for the students, by the students. The new generation is learning outside the school, especially in the field of science and technology. How many of us teach technology stuff in the school? I think many of us. But where are the kids learning about this technology? Most of them outside the school. Because they are learning by themselves, we are confronting something that I call the new paradox of learning. That in the science and technology field, the students are learning faster than their teachers and are starting to teach the teachers. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know, and I don't want to argue about that, but I think we should do something to improve the learning processes. There's a new generation, and it's coming with a lot of students with that kind of behavior. And they will solve the problem that we can't imagine right now. There will be more and more all the time, and what I'm trying to answer is how will we train them to learn faster? They are all the time learning many different things, and the knowledge right now is a lot of knowledge. So how are we going to train them to learn faster because they will solve problems that we don't know, and they don't know, and the problem that they will solve in the future, they will be really complex for that reason. I want to make a breakout and introduce the FIRST Foundation. That is a foundation created by inventor Dean Kamen and Dr. Woodie Flowers. Stands for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. And what is FIRST doing? Is doing this. It's putting the school put outside the classes. There are high school students building robots all over the world. There are between 700 teams around the world building robots that play basketball, play soccer. And this in the last season was the frisbee, launching frisbee through a special target. And it finished in a world championship where the people are having fun. They are working with very complex technology. This is my team. Its name is Chilean Heart. And they are working inside a workshop outside the school. It's a makerspace. We had been doing a lot of work researching about how to use the technology and how to inspire other people to work with us. There are many presentations, and the message is really clear for the younger students. If you will have 14 or 18 years, you can build robots, because I can do it, you will do it. So you start to inspire the kid to think how to go further in their ideas that they can develop. So the concept of creative training mentor facility, mentor training facility, is to train the mentors to use this kind of project, or maybe to prepare the students to study medicine, biotechnology, the hard area of the science. If you want to know a little more about FIRST Robotics, I recommend to go to YouTube, write FRC chairman's video, and you will see all the communities showing what they are doing. If you want to know a little more about our team, that's the Chilean Heart, just go to our YouTube channel, that is youtube.com/ChileanHeart2576. I recommend to watch our last chairman video. Let me introduce Sergio. Sergio is 19 years old. He's a former student of our program. He just finished this year. He has 6 years experience with really hard technology, working with really hard with technology and complex technology. Last year, he won a university prototyping contest, being last year of high school. And just 2 weeks ago, he will receive from our government $20,000 to start their enterprise in the program that's called Startup Chile. He's a normal student. He's not the student that all the teacher want because he knows all the answer and all the stuff. He's really normal and sometimes really quiet. You won't take care of him if you are in a class with him. He's interested in technology, interested in improving education. That is really a strong concept. He's interested. When he's interested or someone is interested, we'll do a lot of things, we'll break a lot of barriers. He got out of the traditional structure. He challenged himself. He's looking for new ideas. He trained himself to solve the problem that will be confront. To me, it's the kind of ideal student that I want to have because he's the student that he represents the students that are coming. You do want to know about Sergio's project? He's creating a low-cost robotic hand for education purposes. It must be easy to assemble and easy to program it. Here you have one is it's a model of it. It's really nice. What he developed is something that needs a lot of creativity, a lot of engineering, a lot of science, a lot of answer questions outside of the box. And I want to continue just presenting Bryan. Bryan is a crazy bald man, former leader of game programming teams. Want to control everything with a headset. That is the thing that he has in his head. He's controlling computer, cockroach legs. He wants to print in 3D anything that you can imagine. That to me is impossible. That's why I call him crazy man. But he is not a normal person because he's moving from want to do it through do it. Here we can see some images about DNA of monsters, math algorithm, small hands and arms of a little monster that he wants to create. Because his project, and the project that he's working right now, is to print in 3D monsters that had been imagined for kids all over Chile, and make a presentation of that. Well, if you want to know a little more about this, I'm not going to, I really want to, but I don't have time to go deeper in this project. Just go to thinkerthink.com, and you will learn a little more about that. But, by the way, this is a picture of the first product printed in 3D, created by the mind. It had been covered by BBC, Discovery Channel, and Reuters. That was just 1 month ago. When I say that we are talking with kids that will confront problems that we don't know which problem will be, this will be one of those. Well, what did I do? I just connect them. I say, Sergio, you should meet Bryan. Bryan, work together. Here is the result. That was six months ago. Sergio is moving his prototype hand with moving muscle of the head, of the face only. In that moment, he was 18. Can you imagine all the projects that they can create together? I think that's going to be amazing, and it's going to be the new generation of the problem that we will confront. So, again, the question, how we will train the new generation to learn faster? That is my concern. So I set up my mission in 2 points. create science and technology mentor training facilities. It's really important to have inside the school mentors and teachers. Develop innovation center in high school for robotics program. Could be robotics, could be medicine, could be biotechnology, but very complex problems. The kids really like to be challenged. Looking forward to transfer high technological knowledge as soon as possible, and transfer effectively soft skill like leadership and teamwork. This is really important. When you work in very complex project, you transfer the soft skills, and that is something that enterprises and the biggest enterprises around the world are asking for most. They want people that have soft skill and they can work over it more than people that have the knowledge. Because if those people can lead teams, it's better than have the knowledge. The principal objective that I have right now is to engage 1% of the Chilean population with the STEM programs in the next 10 years, 170,000 young people. In order to achieve that, I need mentors. So for that, I want to create mentor curriculum. We have teacher curriculum, teacher diplomas, but we don't have mentor curriculum. Nobody teach a mentor how to be a mentor. And they are really important in our society, in our schools. And to make it real, I really need your help. I need I need what you know and help me to transfer and to create this mentor training facility. So thank you very much. If you want to connect me, you have all the information there. Thank you.